Rejoicing in every gift with the loving energy. The Loving Energy Newsletter, Dragon Issue Number 9. 1. Hello Gifts. 2. Beyond quantum healing, everything is possible. 3. Has friend from far side come, not also happy, eh? 4. Second Premium Transmission, Edition Gifts. 5. I share my abundance with so much joy. One. Hello Gifts. Hello everyone. Welcome to the Loving Energy Newsletter, Dragon Issue Number 9, which is all about gifts because I received some this past month and I have been pondering on this subject since. It wasn't easy for me to receive gifts, and the real turning point happened a few years ago when I suddenly desired a jade bangle. Jade is the most loved and valued gem for Chinese people. Even the mythical emperor of the sky or heaven is named Jade Emperor. There are many shops specialized in jade in Hong Kong, and there is even a jade market. What good timing, I thought, that I wanted a jade bangle just before my visit to Hong Kong. The problem was that jade prices in Hong Kong are seafood price, which is a Hong Kong slang that describes prices that fluctuate, and it often carries a negative connotation about sellers not being honest and price items based on how much they think they can get from their customers. When my friend and I wandered around from shop to shop, we felt we will be chopped till one neck blood, which is a Hong Kong slang that means ripped off. A sister of another friend came for second treatment in my Hong Kong home. I had done some distant healing for her, and I never charged her because my friend helped me in many ways when I needed help. At the end of the session, she gave me a wooden rose pen and a jade pendant. "Oh, wow, thank you. I was looking to get some jade," I told her, but I didn't tell her about jade bangles. The sister came back for another second treatment. After the treatment, when we sat down for a chat, she presented me with 3 beautiful jade bangles, and she asked me to choose one. "Oh, no, I cannot possibly accept this valuable gift," I told her. She insisted. I didn't even know what she said because my chest became very tight, and I had to focus on my breathing to appear normal. You ask for it, and it is right in front of you. If you don't accept it, don't ever ask for anything again, a little voice inside me said. That's true. Finally, I said, thank you. It was hard to choose one because they were all beautiful. Turned out the sister was a part-time jade seller, and she showed me how to choose the right size and how to don and doff a jade bangle. I chose one of the 2 bangles that fit me well. The sister pushed it and another one towards me and said, "You cannot just have one. You are new to jade bangle and you might break it easily. Have 2, and you can wear them both when you do your thing." "What thing?" I asked. "Your thing. You know." "Oh." I think she meant meditation or other invisible pursuits. I accepted both bangles, guiltily. She also invited me for dinner, but I declined. The guilt and many other emotions related to my feeling unworthy formed a monolith inside my chest, and I had to give myself a treatment to resolve it. I named my jade bangles confidence handcuffs. The sister valued me much higher than I valued myself. She helped me see my worth. The jade bangles not only are evidence that I am worthy, but they handcuff me to confidence. I showed the bangles off to my mom, who thought my healing job was a waste of air. She said I shouldn't have accepted such valuable gifts. I gave her the jade pendant that the sister gave me on her first visit. She was delighted and stopped nagging promptly to admire the jade. See what I told you? We love jade. May you enjoy all your gifts, always. Love, Stephanie said, the loving energy. Two, beyond quantum healing, everything is possible. Quantum healing hypnosis technique, QHHT, is a hypnosis method created by the late Dolores Cannon, which can allow access to the client's higher self and past lives or other types of consciousness explorations. It involves guided visualization that induces a deep trance which is experienced every day by us, at the moments at which we become consciously awake and the moment just before we fall asleep. Beyond Quantum Healing, BQH, founded by Candace Crowe Goldman, one of Dolores' most trusted assistants, is an ever-evolving variation of QHHT. It allows the practitioners to use all their skills and learning, both from the method itself and through their own studies, to adjust to clients' individual need and comfort level. It can be both facilitated in person or online. During this moon cycle, I am offering BQH online sessions on a pay-what-you-want basis. A BQH journey with me starts with a BQH Let's Chat session in which you can ask all the questions about BQH that you have so that you can find out if this is the right method for you. Apart from answering your questions, I will also start getting to know you, the reasons you want to have a BQH session, and what you want to achieve through it. A BQH Let's Chat session is free, and you can make an appointment through the link in the description. Shortly after the Jade Bangle episode, my friend Karuna Chinchkide gifted me a quantum regression session that is similar to QHHT and BQH. At the beginning of the session, Karuna said some people like to have crystals or other high vibrational items near them and asked if I would like to do that too. I was about to say no when I remembered the sister said I could wear the jade bangles for my thing. I told Karuna about it, and we thought I could wear the bangles and see what happened. I went to the life of a caveman, which I viewed previously. After exploring a little of this caveman's life, Karuna took me backward in time to find out how the caveman appeared out of nowhere. There was no other humans at all, and the caveman didn't know anyone but a bird. Guess where he came from? A rock, a lovely soft green rock. When I was looking at the rock in my inner vision, the jade bangles seemed to come alive, and they were pulsating to let me know that they were the same kind. I could feel the sweet feeling of being cocooned inside the jade, which was both hard and soft at the same time, and instead of being like a little chick inside an egg, the caveman was fully grown before he came out of the jade. When Karuna asked why I was shown this particular lifetime, my spirit team said that they wanted to show us everything is possible. While we thought it was strange to have a man born out of a rock, things that are even stranger could happen, so there is no point for us to think what is possible or not. Instead, we should receive all the gifts that come to us. I wonder what impossible things are waiting for you to see in your BQH session. Karuna Chinchkide offers QHHT sessions and group regression events in Anaheim, California, and she offers other services online. Karuna is a Sanskrit word which means compassion, and now Karuna does leave her name. You can check out her services through using the link in the description box. and if you can say her name correctly, she might give you a discount. 3. Has friend from far side come, not also happy, eh? The thought of the moon cycle is 有朋自遠方來，不亦樂乎. Has friend from far side come, not also happy, eh? When I heard that a sound healer from Hong Kong is co-hosting a yoga sound healing event on my beach, of course I went. Steve Choi travels with his singing bowls and he gives sound healing event wherever he goes. I enjoyed the event and I enjoyed even more when we met up for coffee. Steve's adventure took him to Germany and Athens, and he decided to come back to my island for a while because he had met his love here. We met up again and he came bearing gifts. When he was in Athens, he went to a Chinese grocery shop to get a tin of black bean cured fish, found some Chinese cabbage in the supermarket, and put together a simple lunch for himself and his love, and he saved me some. Oh, how sweet was this savory dish. When the bill came, of course I paid for both of us. Steve was very hei, guest air, which means courteous in a not want to bother anyone way. I said, 有朋自遠方來, has friend from far side come. Steve promptly said, 不亦樂乎, not also happy, eh? You might be thinking, this idiom is very simple. A friend comes from far away and you are happy. Well, actually, it means more than that. This idiom forms part of a verse from the teachings of Hongji, Master Hong, or Confucius, who encouraged students to appreciate knowledge and to learn for their own joy. 子曰：學而時習之，不亦說乎？有朋自遠方來，不亦樂乎？人不知而不愠，不亦君子乎? Master says, isn't it a joy to be able to learn and apply the knowledge? Isn't it happiness when you meet someone from far away who shares your knowledge? Isn't that a virtuous person who doesn't become resentful even when no one knows he has knowledge? During this moon cycle, let's remember to appreciate our like-minded friends and how it is a joy to learn and to share our knowledge. Note: the last character, 乎, in 不亦樂乎 is a sentence final particle in the old Chinese script that indicates that the sentence is a question. Since the sentence starts with but, not, it is not a real question, but an exclamation. In this case, the sentence final particle is used like a question tag in English. For example, the weather is so nice, isn't it? Where the speaker expects an affirmative answer. Once upon a time, I received a Tibetan singing bowl as a gift, which prompted me to have a singing bowl lesson with Michael Ormiston. I had a really great experience and learned a lot more than playing an instrument. I blogged the story in the article Singing Bowl Lesson with Michael Ormiston. The link to this article is in the description box. The notebook and the animal pens in the image are gifts from Melinda Visionaria from far, far away in South America, who shares my love for the healing art, dance, and yoga. I'm currently using the notebook as my gratitude journal. The notebook always reminds me that I have so many friends from far away who share my passions, and they themselves are the greatest gifts. If you're interested in Melinda Visionaria's work, head over to her website through the link in the description. Four, Second Pyramid Transmission, edition gifts. Photoman and I are now owners of 2 very broken houses that joined together in a village called Ano Asites. Photoman has made part of them habitable, and he stayed there part-time in order to renovate the houses, and I do sleep over from time to time. Last Sunday, I thought it was a good idea to make cookies with the figs that Photoman collected and share them with the villagers that I know. Turned out it is not so easy to give because you can't give unless someone is receiving your gifts. Everyone whom I wanted to share my cookies with were not home on this particular Sunday. This reminded me of the time when I first learned Sekhem and I needed to practice on people. We were living in London then, and I had a very slow start. People seemed to find the idea of energy healing alien. I mustered up my courage to tell everyone about Sekhem and invited them to come and receive a treatment. Most politely declined. There was even a man, a classmate from Greek language school, who suppressed a laugh and turned his head away as if I was crazy. That sorry past is no more. The villagers at Anoa Cities welcomed me with my broken Greek and my strange job. Last Sunday, I offered pay what you want Sekhem treatment at our village houses. A friend even posted it on the Anoa Cities Facebook group that he started, even though he is not sure what I do. His cousin came and wrote me my first Greek testimonial. I'm going to continue this offer at Anoa Cities whenever I'm there on Sunday. If you know anyone in the area, please share this news with them. Meanwhile, I have decided to offer distance Sekhem on pay-what-you-want basis as well. You can choose to receive a Sekhem treatment via Zoom, or we can converse via email and I facilitate the session for you at our agreed date and time. You can read more about distance Sekhem through the link in the description. By the way, everyone eventually went home and they had all enjoyed the fig cookies. If you have gifts to give but no one is receiving, do not despair. Your people will come in the fullest of time. Sekhem pyramid transmission started when an idea came to me to share Sekhem in a simple way. It is not how I normally facilitate a Sekhem treatment. What I do with Sekhem pyramid transmission is that I channel a certain amount of Sekhem energy for you. I also create a pyramid for you, a sacred place, to be placed around you when you are receiving the transmission. My Divine Spirit team fills the pyramid with elements and colors according to the moon cycle's collective energy needs. You can receive this transmission at your convenience during this moon cycle. Here's what you need to do in order to receive this transmission. 1. Get comfortable by either sitting with your back supported or lying down on your back for relaxation and circulation. 2. Give intention to the effect of I would like to receive the Dragon Issue number 9 Sekhem pyramid transmission now, to my highest good and will. 3. Relax for about half an hour. That's it. This time, my Divine Spirit team filled the pyramid with vibration of water, dragon, brick, and diamond. Look up the properties of these items if you feel drawn to. You may or may not feel anything. It is fine. Having sensation is not a requirement. The only requirement is that you are willing to receive. Please remember to say, to my highest good and will, so you know you are in control. If you have any questions, please leave a comment in the comment section. I certainly would love to hear about your experience. If you want to share the gift of Sekhem pyramid transmission with your friends, please send them the link to subscribe for the Loving Energy newsletter. The link can be found in the description. Five, I share my abundance with so much joy. The "You are amazing" affirmation of this moon cycle is, I share my abundance with so much joy. The Cretans are known amongst the Greeks as the most generous people, and we can definitely attest to that. Let me give you an example. Photoman's family name is Anastasakis, and there are many Anastasakis in Crete. Every summer, the many Anastasakis in the village of Yeyeri organize an outing for all Anastasakis to get together. We met an Anastasakis at my godmother's bar by chance, and he invited us. At the Anastasakis lunch, we met Polithoros Anastasakis, who started calling Photoman cousin. Soon after, he invited us to Yeyeri, their village, for a Cretan music concert feast. We accepted the invitation, but what we didn't know was that Polithoros and his wife Bella had prepared for us to stay the night at their house. The next day, we had lunch at Polithoros' mother's house. When it was time to depart, a woman from the house across the street called out from the balcony and asked us to wait. She came running with a napkin holder and a Cretan traditional headscarf. She handed us these items and said she didn't want to bother us when we were having lunch, and she had been waiting to give us these gifts that she hand knitted herself. We received many more gifts since living in Crete, and I pondered why the Cretans were more generous than Greek people from other regions. My guess is that since Crete is a vast island located in the very south of Greece, its warm climate and plentiful of land provides the locals with abundance of produce, and they are inspired by the generosity of the land to share. During this moon cycle, say, I share my abundance with so much joy, daily and often, and observe how your joy multiplies as you give and receive. In the blog article, Psaradonis and the Little Boy, I told a little story about Psaradonis, a local musical legend who made a guest appearance at the concert which Polithoros Anastasakis invited us to. The link to this article is in the description. The beautiful image on screen is a gift from Melanie Aprica, who is a channeler specialized in animal reading, and she creates galactic light coat artwork. When I first saw this artwork for the first time, I thought I had never ever seen something more perfect, and I still feel the same. Melanie's website is not yet live, but you can drop her a message if you want to find out more about her work. I'll put the link to her Facebook in the description. Almost last but not least, I would like to pass on a gift from Karen Wood, a Compassion Key Master Practitioner. I received a Compassion Key gift session from Karen earlier this year on my birthday. It was a very powerful experience, and I highly recommend having a Compassion Key session with Karen, who is currently offering half price when you type in the code Karen50 when you book an appointment with her at her schedule planner through using the link in the description. I have put the link to Karen's profile page there too. I'm glad I visited the page because Karen's life story is so inspiring. You can also read about what a Compassion Key session with Karen is good for. In the video What is Love? Day 14 Food, a short exercise to show gratitude to the food we ate, I shared a look story of how I came to feel gratitude towards food from assisting my local friend in murdering snails. The link to this video is in the description and the end screen of this video. I have received many more gifts in different forms, and please forgive me if your gifts were not mentioned. One kind of powerful gift that is too hard to be captured for this newsletter is compliment. I was terrible at receiving those too, but have made much improvement. If you are not comfortable with receiving compliments like I was, check out the video What is Love? Day 4, Loving Words, a short exercise to take in all past compliments. I'll put the link to this video in the description and the end screen of this video. We have reached the end of the Dragon issue number 9. The next issue will arrive at your mailbox on the 1st of November, Friday, which is the first day of the 10th month in the Chinese calendar. Yes, the next new moon day.